was it neat? Yeah, not just neat, she was totally neat when she did the freak with me. Never missing a beat, yeah. Boy was in need, yeah. The girl's a freak, the girl never misses a beat, yeah, yeah. She was totally neat when she did the freak with me. It didn't work, no. It wasn't funky no more. She did with me. Round and round, she's the freak of my desire. And when she danced, she set the world on fire. The little girl's the freak of the week. When she danced, she gave me a happy beat.
Welcome to WillPower UnSurfaced. I'm your host, Khadijah Sams, and my co-host is here with me today, doing Baynes.
Here.
And we are here, coronavirus and all, we're here. Listen, we had another show that was set up for today, but being with the coronavirus, we didn't have our guests to come today. So we are going to just talk about what's going on with this coronavirus and how it's still affecting everyone, and also how they just gave us an extension with this what is this, social
Distancing.
Oh, that, yeah, social distancing. So now we have social distancing that has been extended. I think Governor Wolf said to April 30th as of right now.
We ain't gonna make it.
Listen, I just want to say, I don't know. This is bad timing because I turned 50 this year. And I feel as though, I lived a half a century through a whole bunch of nonsense, and I feel like I should have just had this big old 50th birthday party.
We can have a party. We can have virtual party. We have virtual party.
That's virtually impossible to enjoy. So, oh my goodness. So now, with the coronavirus and everything, and it's been extended, and it's messing up, my little guests coming on today, because everybody got this. Everybody's afraid to come outside, and I know we should be.
And no, we're not 6 feet apart.
And no, we're. Well, if me and Dawn was gonna get the coronavirus for each other, we probably would have probably had it by now, because we kind of been together since this whole podcast thing started. So we haven't been 4-6 feet. We've been sitting next to each other in the car and everything else. So we are a little, we missed our time not to be together, but so now we're here. We don't have a guest because of corona, and I'm tired of going to the market, and I'm tired of eating. I'm tired of cooking.
I'm not.
I am doing. I had a goal. I was supposed to be fit by 50, not fat by fatter by 50.
Hey, Kevin.
I was supposed to be fit. So now coronavirus got me going to the market every other day, eating ice cream and cake.
I just bought 3 pints of Haagen-Dazs yesterday. Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream. Yesterday. Now, I didn't buy my Intimates thick fudge chocolate cake. I do have to get that. And then I said last week, if somebody would pick me up like 3 of them, I'd freeze them.
Right.
I had no takers. So therefore, that means I have to go back to the market and get my thick fudge, Intimates thick fudge chocolate cake myself. Because nobody brought it to me. Like, I do have some double dogs at the house. I do have ice cream and double dogs together because sometimes that's my dinner. But I don't think that's good at the moment. It's not as moist as the thick fudge chocolate cake. So it doesn't. It's a good combination, but the two textures don't blend well as the Intimate thick fudge chocolate cake. Okay, so this social distancing and self-quarantine, it has to end. It really does, because I need to go out for breakfast. I need to go out for dinner. I need to go out for lunch, because I'm having a hard time adjusting. This whole cooking thing, I don't mind doing domestic duties. I tried to cook myself some bacon yesterday. It did not turn out too well. I didn't know what was going on. Kind of find out I should have baked it, because I had bought the bacon from a butcher. So apparently I should have baked it, and I fried it. And then the day before, I cooked a hamburger. And I cook maybe 4 times a year, 4 or 5 times a year. So I am good and rusty, okay? And I didn't know I should have put some butter in the pan, and I put a little oil in the pan. And the hamburger was just okay. It didn't pacify my taste because I cooked it. Now, you might have cooked it, but, it might would have turned out a little better.
Came for Five Guys.
I'm not a big fan of them. It's too greasy for me. And I bought the potato hamburger rolls. I was ready. I was ready for a meal. I said, this is ridiculous. Like, I need some food. I need a butler. Like, I need a dude that's gonna cook for me. Not every now and again, but that's gonna be consistent. Feed me.
Well, this is what you're going to have to do. Take it from me. Let them stay at their house because they'll cook for you. Because if they bring them to your house, if you bring them to your house, then you're going to end up cooking.
No, you can come to my house. You can come to my house. I'm not cook.
I was getting treated.
Nothing. I was getting treated really well. They cook for me. I don't cook. And then if I do cook, if I'm with someone and I'll say, hey, I'm going to cook today. What do you want to eat? Depending on what they like to eat. So, okay, this is what we're going to eat. And then you criticize me. You go on and critique the food. I was like, babe, it wasn't bad, but you a little rusty. I'm going to give you this one because you're rusty. And I say, okay, all right, I'll take that. But then I come back on the back and say, well, that's why you should cook this.
See, that's what I be saying.
Because I'm rusty.
You sound like me.
See, not 4 times a year. I'm good and rusty. I just want somebody to cook me a good meal so I can enjoy it and sit down and chill out. I want to put my feet up. Like I'm the dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the lady.
Right, but I just want to relax.
I want to relax.
You bring me the plate.
You bring me the food. You ain't even got to plate it for me. I'll get up and fix my own plate. I'll do that.
No, I want
just
you
cook
bring
the
me
food.
Plate too.
Just cook. I wanted some grits to go with the bacon, but I ate the darn bacon on a hamburger bun. Because I refused.
Why'd you eat the bacon?
I refused to let my hamburger buns go to waste because I made one hamburger.
Oh, and you wasn't enjoying the hamburger?
I wasn't enjoying it.
Oh, so you used
So I put the other hamburgers in the freezer. I'm like, so now I'm going to have to, I don't even see the birds outside. So that means Rona is messing with the birds. So I can't even get the birds to darn.
So they say animals are smarter than us because whenever it's like a natural disaster or something, they be like, there's never no animals around because animals are smart. They we out. Yeah. These niggas is crazy. Yeah. We getting up out of here. They ain't listening. Didn't you feel the ground rumble? Let's go. Not us. They said stay in the house. We at the market and everything carrying on. I have to go to the market because they haven't left anything else open for us to do but be in a supermarket.
Listen, and like I like Devon's. Devon's is open, but it's takeout only. I'm not gonna go there and hand me some food. No, I want a good steak, and I want to sit down, and I want to enjoy my steak, and I'm gonna have a martini on the side. That's my beverage of choice. Get me a good French martini with some Belvedere vodka. Listen, I got it all planned. That is how I eat. I'm not going nowhere and you going to hand me a takeout container. And by the time I get home, I got to heat the stuff up. And then by the time I heat it up, it ain't even going to taste right.
And then once you put it in the microwave, it's over.
Child.
You have to go.
And I bought the toaster oven thinking I'm doing something. But I don't think I'm working the toaster oven.
Well, I do use my toaster oven.
I'm not all that domesticated. I can wash clothes. I can do a lot. I can do everything. But I'm just rusty. I'm good and rusty. Lord, send me a man that know how to do stuff. That know how to do stuff. Because I'm terrible. Like, and let him not look at me like, yo.
Now, I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Listen.
To be careful what you ask for, because you might end up with somebody OCD.
I done been there already.
Child.
I done been there already.
Monk or up in the crib. Don't put that there. Don't sit this here. Let me go. How about I don't have to clean up nothing? I'll just lead you to the bucket, the detergent, and I didn't because of Corona. I've been at the store like 1,000 times, so I got every disinfectant you can possibly have in the house. So we pretty clean, and we got plenty of lemons. Mm-hmm. And today, for my Instagram and my Facebook and all our followers here at Glockaway Radio, I made today turmeric, ginger, and lemon shots. Now, lemon, turmeric, and ginger, they will help you ward off the coronavirus. And I should have bought you a shot. And I'm going to tell you something. The next time I make it, I probably going to slow down on the turmeric a little bit because I had burned some hairs on my chest with the turmeric. I put it in my juicer because I got this fancy juicer. See, I got all these appliances in my kitchen that I don't use. So I said, I'm going to pull my juicer out today. So I pulls out my juicer and I went to the market. I got me some fresh ginger. I got me some lemons. Pulled the juicer out. I juiced. I got the fresh squeezed lemon juice. It's all good. Put a little turmeric in there. So I shakes it up real good. It's nice and thick. Look like a nice little turmeric, lemon juice, milk shaky thing. And I poured it in the shot glass. I said, I'm going to have me a shot. Well, it was like Dulce when Juice? What we had the other day?
Now this is the
it
perfect
burned some
time
hairs
to
on my
experiment.
chest. Sheesh.
This is the perfect time to experiment. So, I bought some chicken breasts. When I was in the market yesterday, I said, I'm going to bake these. I'm going to barbecue. Child, I never cooked them. You know what they had in the freezer? I had rice checks for breakfast today. That wasn't what I wanted.
What did you want?
I wanted some more bacon.
So you can put it on your hamburger bun.
And I wanted some grits. I don't eat eggs. And then I said, well, maybe I'll make some pancakes. I never moved. I came downstairs about 2 p.m. I said, enough of this. I'm not, that's why I'm grateful I don't have no small children. Because they be up the
Girl, the day for listen, I sent my grandbaby home with her mother. She's not enjoying being at home doing manual labor at her mother's house.
Okay.
And she called me every day, Grandma, when you coming here? And I had to keep lying. Corona.
Okay, Rona
we
messing
supposed to be
it up.
separated 1,600 feet. Okay? 1,600 blocks, all right? Now, I've sent your mother over here to take y'all some snacks. Go on, she came over. Go on, take this stuff on home to the kids.
Listen, social isolation. I'm in isolation. I'm in quarantine. So, during this time, it's take this time, y'all, really maximize it and use it for what it's really for. This is the perfect time for us to look at ourselves, examine ourselves. Like, I know I'm a mess. I know it. I got some sugar honey iced tea with me. Okay.
Some deep-rooted issues.
Listen, I need a therapist on speed dial. At least I know it, though. At least I know. But I'm getting better.
Keep it real.
I'm getting
keep
better.
it real with yourself.
But I know I need to cook. So I did do some cleaning. I did do that. I know I need to cook. But, this is the perfect time to get your finances in order. Listen, y'all, don't spend that income tax check. Don't spend your income tax check.
Dawn, there's nowhere to spend it.
Listen,
and don't go in the market and spend your whole $7,000 on bread and eggs.
Don't do that. No, save it. Put half up. And I'm just saying.
Buy some stocks.
Because now, and that's a good thing to buy some stocks. But I don't even know if that's really a good thing to do right now.
It's the perfect time.
But
when the market is low,
but no, this is the thing. But I don't know with the economy the way it is, like people losing their jobs. You don't know how long. Whatever the contract is for unemployment, some places only give you unemployment for 6 months, and you got to apply for to get reinstated again, and then you might be out for a month without a paycheck, without an unemployment check. It's just a bunch of nonsense. So make sure you can take care of yourself now. Go on and order online. I've been good. I ain't bought nothing.
Can you order clothes online?
You can order stuff online.
I can still shop for my birthday. Yeah. So I can shop for my birthday outfit and wear it in the house and virtually look nice.
And we're going to have a virtual party. What you want me to bring? What you want me to bring to the party?
People. What is that? This is some bull.
We're gonna bring some people to the
I'm gonna put out a request out there, being as though I'm on YouTube and everything. My cousin said I'm famous because says I'm on YouTube. So I'm gonna try to take this little moment of mine. If somebody would like to give me a virtual party, if there's any DJs out there that might want to get, because I got, I'm in the studio, so if any, Glockaway Radio DJs want to give a sister a virtual party, somebody.
Yeah, they come to your house and set it up, and then
virtual mean they probably not gonna come.
Well, so I did it yesterday, and there was a DJ at her place.
She closed today.
No shade, but we just
Did they shut her down because of the party?
No, they ain't shut her down because of the party. But I'm just saying, so she had her own little bar set up. So you had your stuff and, have like 5 people there. And then everybody else can FaceTime in, live in. You invite us, and then we get dressed up, and we have whatever this. Girl, and as long as the music playing, that's all we want here. And then you just say, like George on here, hey George, gee, come on, we gonna dance. Give me this. Let's have this dance. Corey, can we have this dance? You know, it is what it is.
You know.
And we take it from there, and we have a good time.
If George don't stop eating, he gonna be able to come out the house and he's gonna be on my 600-pound life.
He's a skinny fat boy. Yesterday he was roller skating. in the house.
Leave him alone.
No, as long as get some exercise.
He exercising.
Now I'm gonna put this out there. Now tomorrow I need to go walking, cause it helps me process my day. Any takers? Anybody want to join me? If you psycho, stay away from me.
Maybe I'll go walk. Well, I'm psych. Am I included? I know I'm a little off, but am I?
No, but you ain't psycho. You know what I mean? Like these stalkers and that kind of thing. I do got some spray that they get in mail carriers, but I think that's just for dogs, though. And my hammer, I do have a real hammer. I have a mallet. It's too heavy, so I gotta get
I got my
taser
though.
You got your taser?
Yeah.
All right, because if I'm out there, I might have to clobber somebody.
See, you know what? And I think I'm really gonna have to, because all this staying in the house is too much Lifetime going on. Too many Lifetime movies being watched.
I didn't watch television at all. I never turned the TV on yesterday. I'm tired of the same shit at television. Like, it's nothing on here. Like, what are we doing? I don't even have an interest in to even pick up a book at the moment. And that's why I'm like, okay, what is it? There's something that I need to process, that Dawn really had. That's why I say I know I'm a mess. Dawn got to sit down and think like, yo, I got to work this out. What is at the root of my problem that I don't want to do anything. I don't want to watch television. I don't want to read a book. What is the underlying issue at the moment? It might be something simple. I got to figure it out.
Do you think it's all of this Heinemann closing and you being out of work?
No, because I dealt with that, and that's why I didn't go right back to work, because that was a process. And most people that have gone right back to work are unhappy. So I knew I needed to take a minute for myself to woosah, work through my stuff, and I did. So now I'm ready to go back to work. So I took 5-6 months off. I'm good. So when the next place I go, I'm going there with a clear head. I'm not taking any Heinemann baggage, no emotional Heinemann baggage, because Heinemann wore me out.
I bet.
It wore me out. Being in management for 13 years, I've had it with people. The whole nine. I mean, like, it was just so much. And the leadership, by me being in leadership, it was a lot. On call 24 hours, it was a lot.
I bet.
So I'm grateful for that the chapter has closed, and I'm ready for my new venture, my next venture.
So you know what you want to, what you got in mind?
I don't. I'm not too sure.
So that's the whole thing.
I don't know if I want to stay in healthcare or what.
But you know what? Like you said, having this time off and everything, it does give you time to think about. Like, I've been doing a lot of writing, so people don't know. So I'm just gonna let y'all know. Like, I have this desire. Like, when I was young, I always wanted to be a rapper. People don't know. I wrote a lot of poetry, wrote a lot of stuff. So lately, I've been doing a lot of writing.
Wait, come on, drop something.
So like,
I got the beat.
I ain't ready. Here you go.
This ain't the right beat.
No.
Roses are red. Violets are blue.
Too much echo. But I will drop something for y'all one of these days. I just gotta get. I'm not ready yet.
You ain't ready yet? But that's all right. But you there. You working on it.
I'm working on it. I got some nice stuff too.
I'm quite sure you do.
Lipping in the tuck.
All right. It don't matter what you do. It's yours.
So
and you be proud of it. Put it out there.
So I'm gonna put it out there. Not today though.
I tried, y'all. I tried.
So y'all put me on the spot. Somebody tried to put me in the spot in the market the other day. Like, go ahead and spit. I'm like, oh, you trying to get me to do it in Fresh Grove at the hoagie line?
That's right. Nah. That's right. Oh,
but I have been doing a lot of writing. I've been doing a lot of writing. I've been doing a lot of writing a lot of poems. I actually have 2 books halfway written.
Oh, that's good.
And I think the first one I probably started it been a while. I started these books like a long time ago. The thing about writing is, it's one of those things you got to be in the mood to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that you got to be focused on it. usually. And a lot of times, even though a lot of your greatest work come from a lot of your pain, when you're in that pain, you're not really doing
Keisha
too much
said,
writing.
"Come on and just give us one verse. You ready?" Yes, she is.
Look at her, Keisha.
That's
Now,
Keisha. She ain't dropping it. She ain't. Doing
I ain't ready.
She ain't ready.
I ain't ready. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it yet.
I don't know what she waiting
I let
for.
Keisha hear it though. Keisha heard it.
All right, Keisha heard it.
Yeah.
That's why she said you ready.
Yeah.
That's why she ready. You ready?
Nah.
You ready?
Nah.
Like, I want to take the African dance class. Like I
Take
need to.
it.
But I was going to take it, but then it's on Monday night, so this is a priority.
Now, Corona, you're gonna have to take virtual African dance.
She had, matter of fact, I think she is virtual tonight. I think she started at 7. But I gotta get the outfit. You know, I want the sarong, the tie around the waist. I don't just want to do I don't want to do.
You want the whole-
If I'm in it, when I'm in it. I gotta have the whole hookup. That's right. I want the whole ensemble. Like, yo, because I want my feet out. I got the exercise pants, workout gear, but I want the darn sarong, and I gotta go to the Indian store. Lord, I hate to say that. The Asian store and get me a sarong.
Well, that ain't gonna happen no time soon.
Well, see, then that means I can't take the class.
See, that's why I was saying every Corona's everything up.
Yeah.
Is it Corona? Oh
It's-
yeah, because I'm good. Because people been calling it Rona. I almost forgot.
Rona,
Is that
Corona, COVID, yeah.
They had to
Yeah.
give it a name, a nick COVID.
I didn't even think about that the store
Yeah,
was
everything's
closed.
closed.
Because see, I don't, and then you got to tie your stuff up because you don't want to be a distraction.
Well,
to
you
the
can
next
always
person
use
behind.
bed sheets. You should have some clean because we can't go out.
Maybe I'll use a towel.
You're tied up. One of them beach towels, the big
Anybody got a
long
sarong
one.
they want to let me? They want to lend me? Please,
Let her do a sarong, please.
please.
She wants to do
'Cause
virtual
I
African
want to do the
dancing.
African dance. I want to bring it. Loosen
Bring
up.
it on down.
Loosen up. Bring it up. It is what it is. Like, yo, come on. This is the time to unleash yourself, to really let go of all of your inhibitions and just go for it. Like, let the real you emerge.
Just do it.
I'm the same on air, off air. This is just me. This is me every day, all day. But like I said, I got some stuff I'm gonna bring to the forefront.
Just pull it out.
I'm gonna pull it out. I gotta pull it out.
I'm gonna pull some of my stuff out.
All right.
Y'all gonna be like, okay, Deej.
I don't know, but see, I know I need to write a book.
You should. Get it out.
But the thing is, I didn't know I started, but then I got pissed off because, I was like, I ain't liking this story. Because it was about me. I ain't liking this story. And then I don't like the characters. And I don't want to portray the characters in a negative light. But hell,
That's what it was, though. But if you you only see this is the thing about my book. You are this character in my book that you are the character in my life. Now, if that character in the book is effed up, that means you was the effed up character in my life.
Suing me, they probably listen. I'm being.
Everyone remains anonymous. You don't know if it's just a story. It's just a story. Yeah. But if you feel some type of way, guilt make you tilt. But it's just a story, okay? It's
Lord,
just a story.
Mercy. Help, Lord, help. That's why I had to set that book to the side. Like,
help.
I set that to the side. So I'm like, all right, now what next? During this time of self-reflecting.
Right.
So again, take the time, go over your finances, go over, make sure you got some darn life insurance, since Rona is taking people out of here.
It's crazy.
And, in numbers that we can't even imagine. Thankfully, Philadelphia has not been hit as bad as New York and maybe some other places, but it's still taking you out here. So if you need some life insurance, inbox me. I do know some agents who you can get some good insurance from, because, you don't know when it's your time.
Crazy.
You don't know what Rona going to do. And we hope Rona be out here. If we can just get a good snowstorm, I think.
Well, they said that heat kills it if it gets above 70.
Well, if that's the case, turn the heat on in your house.
Well, mine's always above 70 anyway. People hate coming to my house.
The air conditioner on, because I
have the air and the heat on at the same time. It's called hot flashes.
I'm plump, so I need air. I sleep with the. I'll never forget one of them.
I have them both on.
One guy I used to see. He told my mother. He was like, one day you're gonna come and you're gonna find your daughter stiff, meaning dead. She's gonna freeze to death.
Cause the air conditioner.
Cause here I go. You ain't got to sleep here.
You can take it back.
You can go where you live at. Okay? You go where you live at. Cause when we in here,
it's cold.
It's cold. It's like North Pole cold, girl. I don't play. I don't mess with, I hate heat.
And you know what the funny part is? I hate the cold. But when I get a flash, I have to have 1 foot from under the blanket, the air conditioner on high, and I need the heat on.
Sure.
I don't know. It's insane, but it works.
And then another guy, one of my exes, I'll never forget, he used to say to me, why you gotta sleep with the air on? One night, in the middle of the night, he said, babe, I said, what? Turn the air on. I said, wow.
No.
He was sweating. Oh, you hot now?
I only turned it on at my leisure.
Oh, okay. You gonna learn. He learned that day. So from that day forward, he never said anything else.
I bet you didn't say nothing about the air conditioner.
He never said nothing else, but make sure you turn
better be glad it's in
here.
here.
Okay.
It get too hot.
Miss Plumpness can't sleep without no air.
I don't know.
Don't invite me to your house if you don't have air conditioner, because a box fan ain't gonna work. I need air. I need to feel
I need
it
the
blowing.
box fan and the air conditioner and the heat.
You all confused. You just mixed up.
So I had the air conditioner in the window. Then I got this little orange school chair. Remember them little plastic school chairs with the hole in the back? Well, I got my box fan sitting on top of that. Then I got radiator heat. So, you know.
That's dry heat. I have radiators too.
I know.
You know you can turn them off though, right? Bleed them and turn them off.
No turning them off. They need to be on. It has to be warm in
the
there.
one in my bedroom is turned off. I'm blooded and turned off. I'm telling you, I can't stand it.
Yes, it's hot.
It is hot.
But it's cold too.
No.
Because the air conditioner is on at the same time. And anyone, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. We at that age. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The flash is coming, and we need the air conditioner, the fan, and the heat at the same time.
I think we being 50-year-olds, I have not. It's been years since I've experienced a hot flash.
Really, I just had
I'm
one
telling
this
you.
morning.
I'm grateful for that, because most people suffer. That hasn't been my story.
But you know what? I just want to say, I've been doing a little bit more domestic work. I've been getting them a little more. That's why that's good for me.
Maybe that's why I don't get them, because I'm not doing domestic work.
I need to hurry up.
Slow down, sit down.
Doing this podcast, we need to hurry up and become Gail and Oprah real quick, because I'm in need of some domestic help.
Why you keep saying? I keep telling y'all I need a butler. I be serious.
I know, I'm serious too.
Anybody want to apply?
And I need a chauffeur for my Aston. I'm accepting applications. I don't have the Aston yet, but it's coming. But when it gets here, I'm gonna get somebody to drive it.
Food. You gotta be safe serve certified. You gotta have salt and pepper beard. They're requirements. You gotta be a bald head or just a nice cut, well groomed. You gotta look good in orange, nice shade of orange. You gotta look good in some jeans.
That sounds like a jail jumpsuit.
No jail outfits. No, a blazer. Let me qualify that. A blazer. An orange blazer. You gotta be secure in yourself, child, because I might just look at you. I just want to look at you. Listen, because I appreciate the art of the body.
I might want you to get a tool belt while you're cooking.
Listen, get it together, because because you gotta wash my clothes, you gotta cook my food, you gotta iron my clothes, you gotta put my stuff away, you gotta clean up.
Is that your domestic part? That's my
butler.
Oh,
okay. My
partner
gonna pay for him. My partner gonna pay for him.
Okay. Just because you gotta.
He just ain't gotta cook for us, but I just wanna something I can admire.
And I don't want no butler like Jeffrey, because he gets smart and shit.
I want one like that.
No, I don't get smart, man.
I want one like that, because if my dude
take your corner.
If my dude, he's not. If he gonna let me say what I want, or he's not gonna check me, he's not great with conversing with me. So then therefore I'm gonna talk to my butler.
So you talking about he a punk your friend?
No, my friend is that no, ain't no punk.
Okay, all right.
I don't deal with no punk men.
Okay,
but I'm just saying, because I can be a tad bit much, and they let me say what I want until. This is the thing. This is how it was with me. I would say something, and I'd be talking, and I never knew what it was that I said that upset him. And all of a sudden, you would hear, "Dawn, stop!" And I just say, "Okay." Like, what did I say? He said, "Nothing."
I hate that. Don't say nothing.
So you tell me to stop. So now, then 20 minutes go by, we sitting in silence. Because I don't know what I done said now. I'm
you ain't
asking.
say nothing.
So I ain't say nothing. So then you say, "Babe, you all right?" "Yeah, I'm good." So now I ain't going to say nothing. Because I don't know what I said that just took you off. So you got, because so now I'm going to pick up where I left
you got
off
me
at.
confused.
I'm confused because I'm going to pick up where I left off at.
So I can figure out what you said that I made you mad that
I'm
you
going to
won't
push
say
the
I said.
buttons until you tell me that I've had enough. But like I said, the most that he would say was, "Dawn, stop." And Dawn would stop because I'm like the kids, freeze. Like, I don't know what I say.
You ain't say nothing, dude.
I know. I think he just.
It was all in his mind.
It was all in
Don't
his
even
damn
try to.
mind.
Don't even listen. If you ain't tell me what I said, I ain't say shit.
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. I'm
And
just
that's
glad
all
to know
I'm
it wasn't
saying.
me.
If you say something that I said, but you ain't say it, then I ain't say it. So
Yeah, 'cause
don't
I
try
can't-
to, and don't come later next week. So remember that night. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
said.
'cause
You
I'm
said
big
it was
on
nothing.
communication. So if I
Yeah.
do something or I say something,
Tell me now.
Tell me. If we can talk about it, I don't like to argue. None of that kind of stuff. I don't like to be disrespectful because I'm not going to disrespect you and I'm not going to let you disrespect me. But talk about it. Like, yo, you do something I don't like. And if this is me, I'll say, I didn't like what you did. I didn't like what you said. I remember what you said. I said, that didn't sit well with me. That's how I communicate in a
Right.
relationship. And you sitting there, okay, this is exactly how it is. Okay. Well, I didn't mean it like that. Well, I'm telling you for future reference. So I'm bringing it to your attention. Now, what you do with it, you can pack it back, you can unpack it, whatever.
Take you any way you want.
Take it any way you want. Now, if I spaz out, because I will spaz, if I spaz out, now you know why I spazzed out. Because I've already told you.
And you didn't communicate.
I'm communicating
Communication
with you,
is key.
And you're not communicating back. Why is that? I mean, we all have our own different styles, but I'm just tell me if I do something that offends
Because you ain't did nothing. That's why.
Yeah, because it's the game. I can't play the game.
like
I don't
that.
have.
Just tell me, because see, this is me. I am a storyteller. I am a person who writes and creates stories. You should tell me what you're feeling, because if I create the story in my mind, it could be a CSI episode. Don't let me create the story in my mind. Tell me what it is that you're feeling or how you feel, because if I create the story like I said, and they be like, now it wasn't nothing like that, but you never said what it was.
Exactly. And
because I went off the last clue, like on TV when you watch it, because I done watched like 100 episodes of Chicago PD. I go off the clues. So if you leave little crumbs,
and then it causes
I'm
us to
just gonna
overthink.
say,
It's
right.
just like somebody else I was with, and he called me by another name. He said, Denise. I'll be talking to him. He said, Denise. Yeah, because when I first met him, I told him my name was Denise.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want to be bothered. So the fool caught me. He got me. He called. He wrote up on me. He was like, "Yo, what's your phone number?" And he said, "What's your phone number?" And I couldn't even come up with nothing because he had his phone, because he was dialing trying to make sure I didn't give him the wrong phone
Like
number.
777-93.
So whenever him and I got into it, I would say something that's bothering me. He would say, "Denise." I said, "What?" "I don't hear that shit." Just like that, those exact words. He said,
He put that in one syllable. Did you know that? That's one word now. Oh.
"I don't hear that shit." Oh, you done already said it. How many times you gonna talk? How many times you gonna say the same thing? Well, I gotta reiterate it because you're not getting it. You refuse to apply what I'm telling you. So then, therefore, I just shut down.
Right.
I don't have nothing to say. I don't like to live like that. I don't like to be in a relationship like that. If I gotta shut down, then I don't need you.
Right.
And eventually, the relationship did dissolve.
Right.
Because,
Say something.
say something. Say something. Give me.
Because
give me
I'd
something.
rather you say something, because sometimes the stuff I say, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, because they leave us to our own
Right.
devices.
See, don't
like,
let
yo,
me
come
say
on.
something, because the stuff comes out my mouth sometimes. I have to,
And it's a shame because even with that,
But
I'm
don't-
still respectful. I never cut them off at their feet. I don't do any of that because I don't want to make it. I don't want to turn it personal.
Right.
So because I want to deal with the issue at hand. So let's deal with the issue at hand. Because the minute that we take our eyes off of the issue, that's when it becomes
some
personal
other
and we're
stuff.
attacking. And then we wind up somewhere where that we really are not supposed to be. We really shouldn't be. And we should not be there anyway.
Talk about how black your toenail is.
See, because then you want to go low, and then I'm gonna go low. No, let's table it. Let's keep it where it is. Let's deal with the issue at hand. And most times I found that if I was successful, if we had a successful discussion, then we were able to go right back to where we were.
Right.
So
If we're having an adult conversation,
and that's the problem. People don't, and y'all in these relationships, this isolation stuff. Learn how to have an adult conversation. Yeah. Deal with the elephant in the room and stop this silent treatment because it's foolishness. If you with somebody you cannot have a discussion with. Get out.
Like,
that's
what are you
miserable.
doing? If you can't talk about it, then I don't, what's the point? If you, I mean, all in the house silent with each other all day, that's like.
Because relationship after that is built off of lust. It ain't even love. Because if you really love somebody,
but see,
you
I'm different. Because if I don't feel like, if you're not talking to me, you're probably not going to touch me either. Yeah,
but
see, I don't like that though.
But
see,
no,
don't touch me.
you
I'll get mean, be like,
listen,
over there.
You ain't gotta, yeah, but sometime in the middle of the night,
I'll go sleep on the couch. Got my nice
you
little
ain't-
couch
no,
throw.
no.
See, that's me. See, because I got this nice, comfy couch with the chase. I will go grab my little comforter off the back of it
no,
and
this
be
what
right
you do.
on
You
there
put
sleep.
a crease down the center of the bed and say that's your side. It's my side. But by the time 6 o'clock roll around in the morning, 5 o'clock roll around in the morning, somebody better be making their way somewhere.
Coffee.
No, somebody. There has to be a discussion.
About the coffee that I'm about to get up and make, because don't
At
touch me.
4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, there has to be a discussion that has to be had. Because we got to work this out.
We're going to have it. All right, first. So what you say last night? That's a discussion at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, like, because they be like, babe, hell, what? And you roll and say, what? What? See, and I guess because for me, I never went like more than 2 days without saying something, because
I usually say something right away.
I mean, I do, but I mean, like, as far as, like, you can lay in the bed next to me no, my dudes weren't like that. It was, we gonna get this straight, or either, you ain't gotta say nothing, but we get ready to work this out, and then by the time we work this out, by the end of the day, you gonna come around by the time we finish working this out.
Really?
So,
That must be the that must be the bull in me. I've heard that my zodiac sign was the most stubborn one in the zodiac.
But and I'm a Libra, and they say, we're.
I'm getting better. I'm not as stubborn as I was. I know I can be quite stubborn.
Yeah.
I know I can.
Yeah,
I'm better.
And they say Libras are peacemakers. No, it's not even that. We just want to be heard.
But that's
fair.
with anybody.
Yeah.
Like, be honest and be
Yeah.
fair and be truthful or whatever.
That's all, because if you can't, then I lose respect for you. And then you begin to go down in my eyes, and then I don't want nothing to do with you. So, like I said, that's just me. I'm big on that. So, anybody that...
So, y'all should use this corona time as some counseling time. Talk to your family. Talk to your mates. Talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. I had posted a meme the other day on my Facebook page, and this says something about this homeschooling thing wasn't working, and people was point my son into his rap career. That was just a meme. Don't stop encouraging these kids to rap that can't rap. Don't do it. Don't encourage your children to do things that you don't think they can do.
I agree.
Encourage them to do things that you believe that they actually can do. Don't encourage them to do things that you don't see them having a future.
All right, but let me interject.
Now, wait a minute. Now, I'm not saying kill their dreams.
No.
But if you know your child really can't sing, don't be like, go on American Idol. Don't.
Well, you gotta hype them up, make them think they can do anything. But but then that's one parent. Then the other parent gotta be the balance.
See, that was the problem with me and my daughter. My ex-husband used to be like, let her go on American Idol. I said, she sounds terrible. Now, stop telling her she can go on American Idol, getting her all, because Simon is going to have some things to say to her. Do you want Simon to talk to her that way? Because she can't sing. She can do lots of other things. Like she can design clothes, she can draw.
Now, see, this
I encourage her to do that, but I don't encourage her. I would never have encouraged her to go on American Idol.
And on social isolation during this quarantine, self-quarantine time, those who may have the ability to sew, why don't you go do house visits and teach the kids how to sew?
But you can't teach them 6 feet, so stay at the door with the sewing machine.
They don't know, because it's just like they live in the house with you. So, they let them in for 2 hours. And then, like, those who do tap dancing and who do all that. So why don't you get like 10 kids, put them outside on the block, put them like 6 feet apart from each other, and tap away. We got to burn his energy off. But the kids are still learning. Put together a little routine. Mm-hmm. You just got to be creative about how you're doing it.
Very creative. Tap dance with the kids outside. I'm going to look out the window while the kids out there tap dancing.
Listen, I wish I knew how to tap dance. Tap. But I'm going to do the African dance
But
first.
you want African.
I'm going to do African first.
Right.
Anybody want to do African with me?
Virtual
Come on,
African.
Virtual African.
And Dawn, if you have any sarongs laying around.
Please, I need one.
She needs a sarong. The stores are closed. And she doesn't want to use her bed sheets. She wants a sarong. We can't go shopping.
Child, listen, because I'm a dude. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to put a video up when I do it. And y'all going to see it and say, yo, she was serious. Yes. Yes. Because listen, I got to burn off this energy. I got to burn off these pounds.
Do some yoga.
I would like to. And maybe I need to because it'll help loosen up my muscles.
It will. It'll help you burn off a lot of fat, too.
I got a lot of that.
Because those planks. Like, there's a lot of, I love it. But it's so good for you because
it is.
Once you can hold the plank for 15 seconds, like, I think I'm this, because I got 15-second plank in me, so you can't tell me nothing. I still can't do a push-up, though. I don't know if it's my arms. It's like little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. But why can't I do a push-up? I've never been successful at it, but I can do a plank for 15 seconds. And I started out at 5 seconds, then I went to 10. So now I'm at 15. I'm trying to get up to a minute because I found this 5-minute plank video where you do a different plank every minute. Mm-hmm. So you do one with your legs up, with your arms out, all this. So I'm working on it, but I'm up to 15 seconds.
Listen, my trainer Al, fitness guru, y'all, the guru on Facebook, y'all look him up. He tagged me in a video with some exercises. I ain't did them yet. What I'm supposed to be doing, I ain't did it yet. I need to get up in the morning and do it. I can't even say it, but the excuse is I can't find the time to do it. I ain't got nothing but time. What, Dawn? Dawn, get your life.
And that.
Get your life, Dawn. Get your life. But I'm telling you, that's why I said I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk. Now I know we're not supposed to be outside and all that, but
no, but they said you can go out for a walk though.
Yeah, I've been going. I go out for an hour walk and just enjoy the scenery. Cause I don't like to be in the house.
Right.
I don't mind being in the house, but listen, I need to do something else constructive.
This is getting ridiculous.
It is. I ain't got no dude to argue with. That like you at your house, I'm at my house. I can't pick a fight. You can't do anything to irritate.
Because over the phone you can't argue because they just hang up quick.
Yeah. So no, just let me look at you. Let me find something to get an attitude about. Just
I'm mad.
Oh, stupid! Just give me fun.
Just mad because I can't go outside.
Find something to argue about. Just something.
You know what I'm mad at? That I was looking online yesterday because I really want to travel. So I'm looking online and it's like all of these airplanes. Like I found a round trip flights to Florida yesterday for $121. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and I really can't get on the plane to go. So what's going? What is this whole deal with this whole thing? Like I don't know how long this is supposed to last. And you know what's so funny? I've read so many books. I remember reading this book back in the day called The New World Order. Uh-huh. I don't know if people read this, but I always been like a conspiracy theorist type person. I always read stuff deeper than most people. So I read this book called The New World Order.
That's the white book, right? And it got the little.
It got a green. It actually looks like $1 bill on the front, on the cover of it.
I think I might even have that at the house.
And it talks about stuff, coming to pass and things like. It's a little unnerving because, you read stuff like that. That book is so old. And just to read, stuff like that and then to see this kind of stuff going on, You know, we all try to make light of the situation. You know, we are making light of it, but at the end of the day, we still don't really know how long we are into this whole thing. How long, much longer it's going to go on. What's going to be the repercussions of it?
Mm-hmm.
I read somewhere. I think it was on excuse me. I don't know if it was Channel 6 or Fox, but it was saying how they were saying like in Philadelphia we won't be seeing the bulk of the coronavirus until like mid-May. But you know, it always worried me when people say that. How do you know that? Right. That's the only thing. Like, because people could try to say, "Oh, the numbers." Now, I went to college. I took business administration. I did a little bit of statistics. And one thing I know from statistics, they never really exact.
Right.
I don't care
skewed,
what it is. I did some statistics. They minus 0, 1 point, whatever, plus 0. It's always something. There's no way in the world that statistics will ever be on point unless you standing there actually counting somebody. Blah 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 blah. Because they got all this plus and minus and all this old stuff. But my thing is, how do you know that in the middle of May, so many people are going to have the coronavirus? So many.
Do you think it's the incubation period? Because it's supposed to be 14 days, right?
What about the people that's asymptomatic?